All of the condos reflect the guy's personal interests, passions, and preferences.
Why not in hockey? Last winter.
Was that ice hockey or?
Floor hockey.
Floor hockey.
I won that.
Russ is a sports guy.
Well, this looks like your board over here.
Yeah, it is.
While Brian loves to entertain and host parties.
Right?
Is full, Kim?
I am full. Apple?
Reg likes a simple, quiet, and uncluttered home to listen to music. And he prefers a place without a television. The condos were strategically purchased on different floors and in different parts of the building so the guys would assimilate easily. If they were to be well received by their neighbors, Pat and Laurie wanted to avoid any misconceptions. They had heard that some neighbors were concerned about fire safety and wanted to put these fears to rest.
I think there can be issues with neighbors, and I think that we have to do everything that we can to calm those fears, and for me, I found the best way is to somehow bring them into the guys' lives and let them meet the guys and come into their homes and see how their homes are kept.
Yeah, we had a big open house, and that, I guess, went over very well. A lot of people came here who live here in the apartment, and so the guys got to know a lot of people here. That turned out really good.
The Bourne family has dreamt about this situation for a long time. They discovered many years ago that it was important for them as a couple and as individuals to have some separation from their sons. And it was important to the long-term security of their sons that they were set up in an independent situation.
We became comfortable with the fact that, yeah, it's good if the boys are not attached to us, at least for that period of time, and it became an ongoing annual thing, sometimes twice annual, and maybe even more often. So, and it was good for our health, especially for her health, and we see it's good for them as well. And it's a long-term disconnect, if you like, and it's the natural process too that began to happen, and we realized it was a very suitable thing that happened for mom and dad and for the boys.
I think they're way more secure by being out on their own the way they are, because they're set up, and if mom and dad dies, it'll be huge for them, but everything in their life won't change.
In the normal course of things, you likely will be gone before your children, and wouldn't you feel better if you know exactly where they are before, you know, and while you can still help with all of that? Yeah.
So while the guys are living with a little support and living independently, they're taking advantage of new opportunities in their neighborhood. Reg was working as a custodian assistant at the college and attends 2-day programs in Kelowna. He loves to socialize at any community event and is always eager to go out and meet people, take out the garbage, or just walk around the neighborhood. David delivers papers 3 days a week and works at London Drugs. He loves the proximity to stores, restaurants, and the library in his neighborhood. Russ has been hired 3 days per week by Merrill Lumber, less than a kilometre from the condo, and he works as an assistant at a local produce farm. The guys at 250 Hollywood have a great time together. They truly have the best of both worlds. As much support and companionship as they need, and an opportunity to live their lives on their own terms.
Why don't you show me your smirky smile?
Again. Hey, there you go. Is it right?
Now remember, I told you, you'll scare the girls if you do that.
I know.
I told him his face will stay like that.
Every time we come here to meet with them, or in this suite or the one above, we're just thankful again and again that it's come about, it's come to being, and we can't thank people enough who have been involved with us, especially MCC, to make it happen. It's just a pleasure every time we come in, and it's a growing pleasure. And our boys are delightfully happy. It suits our whole lifestyle very much.
Who would have thought 10 years ago that we'd leave Reg alone all night? can you believe it that Russell actually goes and pays his bill? He can go to the hairdressers on his own, he can go to the doctor on his own, he can go to the dentist on his own. These little things are big milestones.
When I see how the guys have grown, it's just so exciting, and how the pride that they take in everything that they do. And like David really doesn't like to do housework that much, but man, he is so, it's his own place, and yes, I'm going to do it. And the other guys too, they're just full of it. You can just see it, they've just changed so much, and they want to stretch. Like it's just so exciting.